From the jerk-offs who brought you drunk wrestling history, covering the stories that matter, the Drunk Wrestling Network presents Drunk Wrestling News.
What's up, Drunk Marks and Drunk Marquettes? This is the Drunk Wrestling News. I'm your designated anchor, Adam, and they are the Drunk Wrestling correspondents.
This is Eddie. Drink what you want, fuck who you can, and hail Satan.
This is Carissa. Hey, you, good evening. Who are you calling drunk? You're not drunk, I'm drunk.
Yes!
Thank you all very much for joining us this week. I hope you have a nice cold one in hand. Ready to enjoy the weekend. Hopefully cool down a bit. At least that's what we've been dealing with here.
It's hot as fuck today, dude.
Luckily, I
don't like
work
it.
in a windowless but air-conditioned room.
Oh, nice.
But downside, it's windowless. But everybody else, just take care of yourselves, hydrate, and hang out in the pool.
You work at a university. Not having windows is like a curse. Don't ask me. I'm not going to get into why.
Yeah, what?
Nothing.
Why did you even bring it up?
Oh boy.
I'm just being dirty.
Okay.
Getting started already.
In the meantime, also head over to nicholasdickhead.com. .com to get your drunk wrestling history and drunk wrestling news. T-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, and onesies. Logos loud and proud on the chest. You could look like a true drunk wrestling historian or drunk wrestling correspondent. Just suns out, guns out while you can. While there's still summer, get those tank tops. You'll look cool and you'll get laid. We guarantee nothing. Head over to nicholasdickhead.com and buy a fucking shirt. nicholasdickhead.com.
Buy a fucking shirt.
Your fucking shirt for the fucking.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can wear it to a minor league baseball game like you did the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Represent.
Yep. What are we all drinking?
Well, that minor league baseball game, I think she and I drank a little too much after the game. I drank during the game. She didn't really drink during it, but we both drank after the game. We took you out to bar hopping with us.
Yep.
Which
Sorry about that.
Well, it was like I wanted to show you.
Happens.
I just wanted you to see the Avenue. I was like, it's the coolest
Those
bar.
were cool. Both were cool bars. I really like
Kingfish.
Kingfish.
Is great. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Let's just jump into it. Top story is all about us.
Okay.
Because we had ourselves an outing on Saturday, and yes, we went bar hopping
We did in
afterwards.
Oakland.
Yeah, we went to the game, and it was actually a lot of fun. It was the first time I'd ever been to any kind of minor league game. So this was like what's called Pioneer League. So it's like minor league ball.
Oh, it's not even called minor league.
Well, everything's
It's
called
not
minor league,
part
but it's not
of
major
the
league.
single to triple A
Okay.
status.
Yeah, it doesn't have that affiliation with Major League Baseball.
Got it.
It's its own. It's indie baseball.
Okay.
For reference, this is the Oakland Ballers.
Yeah.
Like very fresh team in only their second season. They are the current reigning champions.
Oh, really?
of
I
the
didn't even know
Pioneer
that.
League.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
they are.
I knew nothing.
Yep.
Look at all the stuff I'm learning.
Yeah, all those years the A's couldn't get us a championship. The Ballers show up and do it
We'll
year
do
one.
year one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And they had indie wrestling before the game, like in the back of the field.
Which is why we went. Yeah.
That was
Main
why we-
reason why we went. Baller Mania presented by Big Time Wrestling.
Yeah, and then fucking what's the guy's? I forget the Samoan dude's name. I forget his name, but I knew him. I recognized him.
I got it here.
I recognized the fucking guy, and I was like, dude,
Toa Leona?
yeah, Toa Leona. Yeah, I was like, I've seen this dude before, and then I looked him up. I was like, yep, I've definitely seen him before because he's had some matches in AEW. So he was in a match, and then QT Marshall was in the main event, and then he ended up throwing out the first pitch of the game. It's QT, right? It's his stupid first name. Yeah, I was like, wait, it's TQ. I've seen him a million times for years, but I still could. It's just dumb. QT.
There's also probably at
Is it
least
like
the
a-
first time in any baseball game that I've been to. I don't think I've ever seen whoever does the ceremonial first pitch get booed
And take a bump.
I think
and take a bump. Yeah.
Yeah.
who did it? I was What's he doing?
QT Marshall.
Oh, okay.
He threw the first pitch. He got booed, and then one of the other guys came out and they did a schoolboy on him.
Oh, that's fun.
LJ Cleary,
Yes,
the
LJ
current
Cleary.
fiance of Lyra Valkyria.
No shit.
Oh my God.
Yep.
I had no idea.
You've probably seen him on TV once in the crowd and wearing glasses. But yeah, that's him.
Okay.
That's funny.
I had
Yeah.
no idea.
And yeah, that schoolboy prank with the Ballers mascot, Scrappy, the rally possum.
Yes, right. Yeah. Yeah, so we took Adam out bar hopping after. We were just going to go to one bar for one drink because it's a really cool metal bar. I just wanted him to see it, and we were going to get dinner right across the street.
Which was really cool with the toy collection.
Yeah, it has
They had
toys.
a dedicated Eddie Van Halen corner and
They got a Metallica corner. Yeah.
Like skeletons,
Hanging
like
from shit.
painted, like whatever the ceiling mud or whatever.
Stalactites.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a cave.
It's
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like a cave.
it looks like it was part of the foundation of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cool place.
It was
but then-
really cool.
Yeah, but then after like an hour, I was ready to. I figured we were going to go eat, and Chris was like, "Let's go to the other bar," and then we ended up staying there till midnight. We wanted to get pizza from this particular place, and it closed at 10. So we asked the bartender if we could just go get the pizzas and bring them in.
She was like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, they didn't care, so we brought them in there, and then we still have pizza left over because it was so fucking. We ordered the 2 biggest pizzas in the world without realizing how big they were going to be.
Yeah, was there different sizes
No.
or it was just one size?
It's just one size.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we should have
I
had some
feel
more.
bad. I was convinced it was gonna be like, yeah, a smaller size, and more manageable. Then I would have just asked like, no, I'll stick with the pepperoni.
Yeah,
you
those
don't have to
boxes are
double up
huge.
with an extra ingredient.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, whatever. I don't fucking care. You know, get 2. We'll eat it. And then they come out and they were like fucking 20 inches across. They were
Yeah.
humongous.
Yeah.
Like they took up I sat them on the table at the bar and there was barely room for our drinks. They almost took up the whole fucking table.
Yeah, the way we had to do it is like, if you wanted to get to the pizza below, you have to really grip the
Yeah.
one on top.
Right, because we had to stack them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was Adam's. So that's the moral of the story is that's why tonight I'm drinking Thai tea.
Yes, I also have tea.
We drank enough Saturday because we came home and had a few drinks too. So we didn't leave the
Oh,
bar.
nice.
We've made huge mistakes.
Yeah, we got home a little after midnight, and she was like, "Oh, there's rum," and I was like, "Oh, I got a few beers in the fridge," and I don't know what time we went to bed. So it was like, you know what? I'm not hungover anymore or anything. I'm just like, maybe I just give my liver a break this week. So
Yes.
I'll be back into drinking action next week.
Just to backtrack back to Baller Mania. There was the garlic noodle hot dog.
Adam ate a hot dog that was covered with noodles, and he ate it with his hands.
This thing was
It was like
just
ramen.
freaking massive.
Yeah,
Like I didn't even know how to attack it.
you figured it out. You did a fine job.
Yeah, I mean it took a while. It wasn't like that Valentine's Day episode a few years ago. This one took time to devour.
Right? Yeah, you're over there slurping it up, and yeah, you had a good time with that thing.
It was great. Yeah. Also, just I mean, I don't know if they actually listen to this. Maybe I'll just email the clip. I just want to thank Daryl and Kathy for getting us those tickets because it really was a lot of fun. Just really good mix of big time wrestling. It looks like their PA announcer did a run-in during the main event match.
Yeah.
But it was
Yeah, they
still a lot of fun.
they are season ticket holders, and they were able to get us really cool seats. And the group around us, I guess, was all people they knew that were also season ticket holders. And Eddie, you said it reminded you of going to old school wrestling shows.
It reminded me of going to APW back in the day, where you sit in the same. Everybody sits in the same place every time. You get to know the people around you, so it's almost like a big. It's kind of like going and seeing a bunch of friends, at the same place, or your baseball friends or your wrestling friends. Like I didn't hang out with any of these people outside, but we would go to APW. For a while, we were going every week. They started running weekly shows, and yeah, it's the same. Probably 20 people in this one area. We're always there every week, so you get to know everyone, and you have like the chants and. You yell this at this certain time, and they were doing that there. It really reminded me of going, and I'm sure a lot of people go to indie wrestling now. I haven't been to an indie show. Well, Hit Slam was a few years ago, but I'm sure indie wrestling like that is like that everywhere. So that's what this reminded me of. So for anyone who's been to an indie wrestling show, I encourage you to go to a Pioneer League baseball game if you have them in your town.
Or the equivalent, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really fun.
It was just very community driven.
Yeah.
It's like if they want certain kinds of entertainment, either the team is employing it or whatever it is, they are resourceful and they're all making it happen. It was really fun.
Yes.
What he said.
Yeah. There was also a game within our group. If a home run gets hit over a particular ad or sign in the outfield, everybody who is playing gives $1 to that person. I won one of those because it went over the Sonic Internet sign.
Yeah. We saw that sign. You bet on a different sign. I was like, Adam, what are you doing, dude? You need the fucking Sonic sign, fool.
So I doubled up.
Yeah. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Just explaining to everybody that I have a little rivalry with them going on right now.
It's a personal issue.
But Eddie also
Eddie won.
I won
one of
$7.
those. Yeah. And then skipping ahead to the second bar in Oakland, we have to talk about the incident.
What incident?
Seriously, you were dying. Like, you couldn't get over this.
What?
I was
remember
shook.
now. What happened?
When Adam walked into the...
Oh my God! Yeah.
Right.
Oh my God! That was when we first got there.
Yeah, it was the first time we...
I've
All
never
right,
seen
so
Adam like this.
All right.
Yeah, no,
before
Adam
we
was
start
the
this,
most shooken up I've ever seen him.
Before we start this, I want to preface this. So, Oakland Ballers and Oakland Baseball, pretty much same colors, green and gold. So, I'm wearing a gold or yellow jersey with my Drunk Wrestling News shirt, and I'm wearing a Ballers cap.
Yes.
That is a little important to this story. Should I keep going, or do you
Keep
want
going
to
because I don't remember why. I have no idea why the colors were important to the story.
Okay.
I don't remember, but go ahead.
Okay, so
Let me tell the story.
go for yeah,
And
do
then
it.
you run in with the colors.
Yeah.
So we get to the bar, right? So it's like a 5-minute walk from the other bar. We walk in, and kind of not long after we get there, Adam's like, "Oh, where's the bathroom?" I was like, "Dude, I'll take you back there. I'll show you. It's back there around the corner." And he's walking ahead of me, and he goes to open the door, and right in front of the door, like you almost would hit the dude when you open the door with the door. The dude is on the toilet dropping a deuce. Like right there. Like you couldn't get a better view of this guy sitting on the toilet. Door totally unlocked. He's just sitting there, and he just kind of looked up at us like, "What's up?" He wasn't concerned at all. And Adam was just Adam looked like he walked in on a murder.
Yeah, no.
Like it wasn't a big deal. And then I kind of forgot. I hadn't been in that bar in a while, so I forgot how the bathroom is laid out. There's a urinal in there too, so I think he left the door unlocked on purpose. Like, "Oh, go ahead and come in." I think that's what he did.
I don't know.
Because it's like the door, there's not a stall with the toilet. It's one big room. Well, it's not a big room,
But
there's one room with a toilet and it's actually a trough, like the old school troughs, because this bar's like over 100 years old. So I sort of felt like he left it unlocked. So if you wanted to pee, you could come in.
So then...
But I didn't know that.
Yeah, so no, I've never seen Adam this shaken up. So you went to pee, and then Adam came back to the table, and he's like taking off his clothes and taking off his hat so he's unrecognizable, and he switched seats with you
Exactly.
so that if the guy came out of the bathroom,
right.
he wouldn't make eye contact with him, because
Right.
like originally Eddie was sitting with his back to the bathroom and Adam was sitting like facing it. He switched seats with Eddie. Like he wanted to get the fuck out of there. And like soon after that, you guys went to get the pizza, and Adam was like, "Yeah, let's fucking go. Like, maybe he'll be gone by the time we get back."
Yeah, Adam was, and the dude didn't even trip. He just, he just kind of looked up. He's kind of, I think he was looking at his phone. He kind of just looked up at us, and it wasn't like he reached for the door or
It was just like,
to close it.
"Nope, this is the bathroom. Come on in."
Yeah, and I've had that happen to me a bunch of times. I was telling Adam after it, I went to a bar in the city, and when I walk in, the dude actually, he was right there. The toilet was even closer to the urinal. And I opened the door, and I was about to close it and wait. And he's like, "Nah." He just waves me, and he's like, "Come on, dude, go ahead. Don't worry about it." I was like, "All right." But Adam wasn't having that. He was you were fucked up for a while, dude.
Yes.
I totally forgot, dude.
Mm-hmm. You did, yeah.
I hadn't even thought about it. Oh, that was
I just
awesome.
needed that distinct yellow jersey and cap to be like
Gone.
Wait, nope, that
Gone.
guy's gone. He
Yep.
bounced.
That was great. I don't know if I told Scott. I got to tell Scott about that.
Yeah, because he won't listen to it on here.
All right, what else, Adam? What's story number 2?
All right.
Or one.
Number 2 is taking place in that restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Fallout from Saturday night's main event. So, New York Knicks appeared. Cathausen, Karl Anthony Towns hit a monster choke slam on JD McDonough, and Dominic threw a table, which was pretty impressive.
What is What?
So, Knicks player Karl Anthony Towns, he came in during the Danhausen
Oh,
match.
Karl Anthony Towns is his initials.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't even catch what they call it. I saw it. I didn't.
Yeah,
even
I
catch
was
what
just
they
like,
called
wait,
it.
what? There's like, I need to know.
Yeah.
I didn't know everything associated with Danhausen.
Yeah. But Karl Anthony Towns is humongous, and he got JD and Dominic like way up there on a pair of choke slams.
The guy with the head.
Yes.
That's what Danhausen calls JD. He calls him the guy with the head.
Jalen Brunson came out with Roman Reigns, gifted a world title in custom plates and Knicks colors, also stopped Seth Rollins from hitting a curb stomp, and Tyrese Halliburton came out to aid Seth. So I guess reigniting that NBA rivalry.
And you called all this shit a few weeks ago.
I think so.
Yeah, you did. You were like, yeah, they're going to be at the Garden, and I think they're going to have some Knicks guys involved. And I was like, yeah, you're probably fucking right.
I was just figuring, like, maybe if they had the raised stage, which they didn't, I thought they were going to have, like, all the Knicks, like, on a throne or
On one throne?
Or, like, special seating by the set. Or front row seats.
Yeah, no, they didn't have that raised seating, dude, because they wanted to squeeze as many motherfuckers in there as they could.
Oh, yeah.
They had a small stage, so they had people above. The screen was lower than it normally is. It's shorter, and the stage wasn't raised, so they had people sitting above it, because normally that whole end of the arena would be closed off.
Which is also, I don't know if this has been brought up, I thought that is why they went to small screens for the entrance stage from then on after WrestleMania 40.
They did it, yeah, they did it a while back, and I think they got away from it because the tickets aren't selling as crazy as they were at the time. Because the tickets were on fire back then. Remember, it was like, it's our 40th sellout, TV sellout in a row, and you're hearing that every week. You don't hear that anymore. So the ticket sales, it's not as hot as it was 2 years ago. So they kind of went back to the bigger stages. You still see the small one on occasion, like the Garden, when they want to squeeze as many people in there as they can. Maybe a pay-per-view here and there. But generally, they've gone back to the bigger size stage. I mean, fucking SummerSlam, they can't even sell. They're barely selling tickets to that thing. No one's buying shit to that.
Yeah, they just advertised
$25
tickets, which is just like insane.
Yeah, $25, dude. Like, I don't know if I paid $25 to go when I went and saw fucking Hogan and the Boss Man in '88.
Damn.
You know? I've definitely not paid $25 as an adult, you know? Like, since I've been buying my own tickets. Like, that's cheap as shit. I won't be surprised if they end up papering that motherfucker. You know, if anyone wants to go and you live in Minneapolis, go hang out down by the stadium day of the show. You might be getting them for free.
Yeah, or just, piggyback, or maybe you'll get away with jumping the turnstile. I don't know.
You probably won't care.
Yeah. I think one of the big takeaways was the Lyra Valkyria versus Bayley match. Lyra debuted new music and knocked off Bayley with a new submission. After the match, hits Nightwing on the steps and
her up.
hit that new submission after throwing her into the post. Immediate responses from many women's wrestlers from a post that Bayley had afterwards, just sitting outside with a poster of her for the event. Everyone is just saying how cool she is, and Kalani Jordan saying, "Don't leave."
Yeah, so there are rumors now that she's leaving.
Yeah, speculation.
I saw that, but I didn't read the article. I just saw a headline like, this is why there are rumors that she's leaving.
Yeah. Bayley's contract is supposedly up by the end of the year. Sasha has apparently teased a match between her and Bayley with a fake card for Wrestle Dream and calling her Davina Rose.
Right.
Does this mean Bayley is done with WWE, or is she just being written off for a little bit and giving her time to restructure, or other words?
Restructure.
Restructure
she's
her
personally
contract
gonna
or get a
Oh,
new
restructure her
contract?
contract.
No,
Well,
she's personally going to restructure.
yeah, yeah. They're gonna rebuild her.
Yeah, rebuild her.
Yeah. Who knows? I mean,
like
they
Emelina.
yeah, like Emelina. Yeah. I mean, she definitely appeared to be written off TV. I have no idea if that's permanent. I would hope you don't fucking write Bayley off permanently by having her get the fuck beat out of her. You know, like give her some kind of proper send off. She's been there. You know, I mean, the only one of the four horsewomen to have left is Sasha, obviously, but she's been there for fucking years. I've been saying for a long time, I think she's the best of the four horsewomen. Just the most solid. Every time she goes out there, has a good match, works her ass off. So I hope that's not I mean, I hope she doesn't leave in the first place, but I would hope that that's not the way we see her go out. That was like Lance Cage shit, you know, like when DX fucking beat the fuck out of him and then they fired him right after. And then he OD'd like a month later. I hope Bayley doesn't OD. But yeah, I hope we see her again. I hope this isn't it. You know, hopefully it's just someone posting. Maybe they're trying to drive her price up. You know, she's considering going over to the other company. Maybe we should offer her more.
I would still say even just 2 years after her winning the Rumble and winning the title at WrestleMania, like this would be way too early for this kind of send off for Bayley.
And a really bad send off.
And a bad way.
Yeah.
Elevating Lyra, but if this is the send off for her, it's a bad send off.
You know what? Talk amongst yourselves. I need to move this shit in the background because I didn't put my green screen up. And the cable reel.
I can totally see the cable reel.
It keeps popping up, and then the pink part is the inside of my computer bag. Hang on, let me move this shit.
There's weird technical difficulties.
All right.
So what were you saying? Sorry, go ahead.
Putting the condoms away.
Yeah.
Putting the lube away.
I was like, I don't want you to see all my sex toys.
All right. Good as used.
All right, that was driving me fucking nuts. It was like it wouldn't stay on the screen. It was kind of, I don't know if me moving back and forth my chair was making it pop up, but it was like...
It was you moving around because when you were just staying still, like, it was fine. And then, like, when you lean forward, I think something was going on. I don't know.
Like the camera focus would change or something.
Yeah, something like that.
And the cable reel would materialize over my shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Adam, what else?
All right. Bayley, please don't go. Last Saturday, keeping the rivalry with Stardom going, AEW Women's Champion Tekla showed up with the Triangle of Madness, Julia Hart and Sky Blue. They defeated Dream Trine to win the Artist of Stardom Championship, which is their version of a women's trios title.
I don't know any of these words.
Back up. Dream what? Stein?
The team that they defeated from Stardom is called Dream Trine.
Trine. What the fuck does that mean? Dream Trine?
I don't know.
I don't know. I did not have the best words last week, and I don't have the words.
You're
to
not much
describe
better
that
this week. Yeah, you're still shaking up from that fucking bathroom scene. Dream Trine, and it's the artist of...
They call their women's trios title the Artist of Stardom Championship.
It's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard.
It is, because it doesn't imply what the quality of the title is. But either way, they showed up, they won that title, and just gives more fuel for Tekla to talk shit.
All right, well, I barely know what any of this means, but I'm happy for Tekla.
All right. Congrats to Jordyn Grace on not a pilot's license yet, but making her movie debut in a project called Welcome to Paradise. While it's not circulating everywhere yet, it looks like it will be making its debut in... I'm going to mispronounce this because I don't know the difference between New England and...
Old England.
Do it in the UK. Worcester Film Festival in Worcester, England.
Okay. You're saying you don't know how to pronounce it?
I know they pronounce it Worcester in Massachusetts.
Yeah, but you don't know
But
if
this is England. I don't know how they pronounce that.
Got it. Okay. I wasn't sure if you didn't know where it was, if it was in Massachusetts or...
Worcester? What the fuck?
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, but it's going to be in the Worcester, assuming that's how it is, Film Festival in England.
How about one of our UK listeners fucking send us a speak pipe?
Yeah.
Which actually...
speak pipe to clarify how
is this pronounced?
How is it pronounced?
Actually, we had a speak pipe to play and we forgot because we got caught up in Adam's fucking bathroom story.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I'm getting to it.
No,
you're getting to it.
He does
okay.
it in the. He does it in the thing now. Remember,
that's right.
what you wanted him to do.
I forgot. Yeah. He's following my direction.
Yeah, you just forgot that you
I
gave
just
him
forgot
those
that I gave him
instructions.
This is just like what was it? The Valentine's Day game show. All over again. Either way, Welcome to Paradise appears to be a thriller of some sort where a woman with no memory ends up in some kind of carnival and has to find her way back to reality. Jordyn plays a wrestler demon in this movie.
That sounds kind of cool.
Doesn't sound bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would watch that. All right.
So hopefully it makes its way here after this festival, which I'm not going to pronounce again.
All right, I'll keep my eyes open for that.
Okay. Next would be Speak Pipes, but the way that we jumped into story one, I don't think we got into everybody's drinks, so I want to backtrack on that. We got Thai tea for you.
Yeah, we walked to the corner and we have a little place at the corner and we got Thai tea.
Okay. And
what are you drinking?
I got Dr. Pepper.
Oh, the one that you didn't drink last
coconut.
week. Yeah.
Yep. And now it's time for Speak Pipes.
Okay. This week is from, you guessed it, JC. He sent this a few days ago, and let's see what he has to say.
All right. So it was nice to hear Scott back on the Drunk Wrestling Network.
Sure.
Thanks for gracing us with your presence there, Scott. It was absolutely great to hear you, as always, even if your microphone sounded like absolute dog shit. So I missed the week. I was on vacation. My 10-year-old had her nationals in Sussex, New Jersey, in the middle of nowhere. So I was running around playing dance dad for a week or so. But I do have a question this week. It is not going to be wrestling related. It's going to be real life related, since I just got back from vacation in probably my bottom 3 least favorite destinations ever. What is your favorite vacation spot that you've ever been to? And where is the one spot on your bucket list that you want to go to most?
Shit.
What do you guys got for me?
That's tough. Well, my favorite is, and we were supposed to be there last month.
Yeah.
St. John's, Newfoundland. We went there for our honeymoon, and it's still my. We've been to a lot of places since then too. It's still my favorite place I've ever been. I loved it there. I just absolutely loved it. Tiny town, middle of nowhere. Nobody's ever heard of it. If you go there and you tell people you're from California, they
freak out.
They ask you how you even heard of the place. Some dude. I was in the
Which
bathroom.
actually, I will tell the story about how we heard it because I feel like it is relevant to this podcast.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's drinking related. So we were.
Oh yeah.
We were getting married, and we decided that we wanted to get married out of the country. We landed on Toronto after, but we considered getting married in Newfoundland, but it was just too far. And we had a very tiny kind of semi-elope wedding when there was only 10 people there. But we wanted to go on our honeymoon in Newfoundland, and the way that we found St. John's is the Olympics was in Canada that year, and Vancouver, yeah, and they are like this whole thing like with Canada and the opening ceremonies and stuff, and they were like giving little fun facts, and they said something about St. John's, and it's and George Street, yeah. And it has the most bars per square feet of anywhere in North America. And Eddie and I were like, well, that's the place for us. And that is how we ended up going there.
Yeah. And it was awesome. Yeah, it was so much fun. A dude in a bathroom who was drunk, he asked to take a picture. He asked where I was from. I said, California. And he said, can I take a picture of you? And I was like, picture of me? Like what? Like you encountered wildlife? I was like, yeah, go ahead, I guess. So he's taking a picture of me in a bar bathroom. And he said he works with kids, and these kids think that there's nothing there for them, and they need to leave when they grow up. And he's like, I want to be able to show them that even people from California come here because it's so great. So it was really cool. That was my favorite place. Bucket list. It's a tie between, I guess it's either Ireland or Iceland. I don't know. I'm gonna call it a tie between the two.
Yeah, Newfoundland might be my favorite place too. So I'll go with what is probably my second, which is Boston. I just loved Boston so much. I loved the architecture, so much to do, the food, the people were cool. I loved everything about it. I would totally move there in a second if it weren't for the weather. But the weather here is getting shittier and shittier, so I don't know. Maybe I'll move there. And then, same. Ireland is really high on my list. I also really, really want to go to Japan. So maybe one of those two.
I don't think this is a mystery.
Where's your favorite place, Adam?
My happy place. My happiest place.
Yes.
The holy grounds. The land. Disneyland. Yes. Disney adult. Blah, blah, blah. You know what? It is my happy place.
It is.
And there's a lot of personal meaning going there. The first movie that I ever recall seeing in theaters was Beauty and the Beast. So
yeah, we were just talking about this on Saturday.
Yeah, like a few questions of what's your favorite movie or what's your most impactful movie? Yeah. Dangle Beauty and the Beast in front of me, and most likely I'm going to bite at that. But it's also because my favorite team is there. A lot of my friends are there. So it really is just more of a reason to keep going. And with Walt Disney's philosophy, Disneyland will never be completed. It's always going to be evolving. It's a good balance of keeping some traditions and changing with the times and seeing tangible happiness grow. So I'm happy for it.
Can I guess your bucket list?
You can guess.
Disney World.
Yes. and luckily that's in the works of being resolved.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
We're hopefully going to be there next year. All three of us.
And then, for actual non-Disney travel, love to go to Ireland as well. France, Italy, Switzerland, Japan.
I know there's just so many. I want to go everywhere. It's so many places. Yeah, like Greece is like
New Jersey.
There.
I mean,
yeah. Oh, South. We haven't even mentioned South America. Want to go to all kinds of places down there. So.
I still haven't been to Hawaii yet.
Yeah, Hawaii is gorgeous.
I mean, I've only been to Hawaii for an airport transfer. But,
yeah.
That doesn't count.
All right. Thanks, JC. That was a good one, actually. That was a fun one. I didn't think, when you said it was non-wrestling related, I had no idea where you're going with it.
Well,
yeah,
I thought
it was
I thought he was
wrestling
going to say,
fandom.
because he said that was his worst place. I thought he was going to ask us our worst places, which yours is, I think, Arizona. You hate Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona would be mine. Yeah.
All right.
Shout out to our listeners in Arizona.
Yeah, right?
The people there are cool, and it's not that bad, but it just paints something a different fucking color.
Yeah.
Every fucking thing is the color of the desert.
It gets a little
we get it.
It gets a little depressing.
Yeah.
All right. Time for the injury report. I don't know if
sound effect for that now.
Do we have a sound
Well,
effect?
I have my sad music. Should I get
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like all the ones that he does every week, you should have something. Not like a whole, just a little thing.
Well, how's that?
That's it for this week. We'll figure out
yeah
onwards.
All right.
Adam Pearce announced last Friday that Rhea Ripley is not medically cleared to compete. So instead, at SummerSlam, ladder match for an interim WWE Women's Championship.
They said interim, so what does that mean? Like,
Interims.
as soon as she gets back, they're just going to hand it back to her?
No, when she gets back, it's going to be a title versus title.
Okay.
Which I think is kind of lame.
Wait, title versus title. Oh, so like technically she still has it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So then whoever gets the interim, then they're going to wrestle, and whoever wins that has it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So it's not exactly title versus title. It's deciding who's the real champion.
Yeah.
It's kind of silly. I'd rather they just take it off of her. I don't know why they aren't. It seems like her injury. I don't know if they're like, oh, she's not quite going to be ready at SummerSlam, but she'll be ready a couple weeks later or something. I don't really see the point of doing this.
Have they done this before? Because like I feel like every time that someone had a real injury, they just took it off of them.
Yeah, they vacate it, and they'll figure out. They'll do a fucking a gauntlet or a tournament or whatever. But no, they've never done interim. APW does it, and I thought it was lame when they did it. So I think this is lame too. It's just kind of silly. It's like you're kind of like, oh, you're the champion for now,
Yeah.
Which everybody's the champion for now. I mean, everybody's the interim champion, really.
Interesting. Yeah, right. Yeah, like no one's ever had it forever.
Yeah, right. So it's just kind of silly.
Yeah, if this is the case,
but
then Liv Morgan is the interim champion for whenever Naomi gets back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've been saying for weeks, well, she's obviously going to be back for SummerSlam because they haven't done anything, but we got that fucking one wrong.
Well, they're kind of waiting till the
I'm sure they
last
were.
minute. Yeah, I'm sure they were hoping that she could.
They announced this on Friday, so that would be what? Fucking 2 weeks out,
Yeah, so they're waiting for the last minute.
Mm-hmm. So they're doing
it's just important because
they're doing qualifying matches for the ladder match right now.
Yeah, this is probably the first time that I've seen any interim title go up for grabs in WWE.
It is.
I've seen
I just established that.
Yeah, I've seen it done with AEW all the time.
He doesn't listen to the show.
No, he's like Scott, but he's here. He just doesn't listen to me.
No,
To be fair, sometimes you don't listen to anybody.
Yeah, they've definitely never ever done this in history. I'm pretty sure I've never seen it.
Moving on.
He's still shaking up from Saturday.
I feel like maybe that's true.
I mean, okay, it's like less than a closet size.
It was very
that
tiny.
entire fucking thing.
Yeah,
and this urinal, this is like one of those long urinals.
Yeah, it's a trough.
The trough ones, yeah.
At baseball games.
Yeah. Like an old shitty, like at the fucking Oakland Coliseum. Like an old beat up shitty stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you get, apparently there's a front row seat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they could have put the toilet at the other end, right? Like as far away from the door as possible.
At the other end, maybe if you can't fit a door, maybe a curtain? Just something.
There used to be a club in the city in San Francisco back in the day.
It's weird that if, like, he did leave it open for other people, like, you think if there's no separation, then it's just for one person.
Yeah, right.
I guess that dude's just cool. Like, he's like, I don't give a fuck. Or maybe the door see me poop.
I don't know if the door locks. The door might not even have a fucking lock.
It did have a lock. It was one of those
latch.
Like latch things.
Okay, maybe he didn't see it.
There used to be a club. There used to be a club we went to a few times. We saw Guar there back in the day, called the Trocadero. And their bathroom, it was like a closet with a fucking toilet in it and a shower curtain. There was no door. And this is for an entire club. There'd be fucking like 600 people in there. And there's no urinals. There's nothing. There's a single toilet inside a tiny little fucking 3-foot square with a shower curtain. It was the funniest shit.
So weird.
Yeah.
And how much were they charging for mints at the sink?
Yeah.
All right. In health news, this is backing up from, or pretty much, this is a story that I can't believe I left off last week, but still wanted to address it because the way the news was presented, this is definitely in Drunk Wrestling Network format. Hangman Adam Page returned to AEW. He recently got a vasectomy. How do we all know? The graphics with his name and stats stated so.
What?
So, you mean like when he came to the ring, it said, recently had a vasectomy?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, just like how AEW does it. It's like, let's see, Edge and Christian recently defeated the Dogs, or shows what their record is for the month or whatever.
Yeah.
Hangman Adam Page recently got a vasectomy. Cool. Is that really the best way to announce it?
I feel like social media has made it like we know. I like to know less about most people. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'd like them to take that show seriously. You know what I mean? Like, imagine Stone Cold came out back in the day and announced he had had a vasectomy. Like, why would you do that? It's just silly. You know what I mean? They just make it. They're trying to pop each other, I think. Probably, I wonder if he even knew they were going to do that. That could have been a rib on him. You know? It could have been the Bucks told the fucking Chiron guy.
Yeah.
You put that in there, which then that's fucking funny as hell if that's what happened. That's a great gag. But they just don't take that they don't take the show seriously. I wish they would.
Yep. Also, in that same promo, he said that he's not going to be challenging for the AEW title anymore, but he does want to go after all the secondary titles. Really? Like, then why be there? I mean, he's
I want to be second best.
Caliber.
Right.
He's always going to be, or
I've never heard anyone say that. There have been times where someone couldn't go after it. Like, I think Cody, right, lost a match and he couldn't get another world title shot. And WWE's done that too. But for someone to be like,
last chance stipulations, that makes sense. But to personally say,
yeah, nah, that one's too much. I don't know if I can handle that. Let me fucking go after the TBS title. That doesn't make sense. But
yeah,
okay,
whatever. Just as long as he's happy and healthy and enjoying his unprotected sex.
Maybe Tony Khan just made it clear to him that he was not going to be world champion, so he went and got ahead of it.
Is that really the way to do it? I don't know.
He doesn't have to lose to the champ then.
He doesn't have to lose to the champ.
You know, like, I don't even want to wrestle the fucking champ. Because if Tony's not putting the title on you, you got to lose to the champ if you ever get a title shot. So maybe he's like, well, he's not going to let me be champ, then I'm not going to fuck around with the champ, and I'm not even. I don't want to fuck with him. I don't know. It's goofy.
It is. Yeah. All right. Also, over the weekend before, and also on Sunday, from Saturday night's main event, also in New York, was Fanatics Fan Fest. A streamer named Neon has caused uproar after catching Penta without his mask on.
Ooh.
And he was approached several times by staff that he has to delete footage and streams. While immediately I want to say, oh, it's the person who says that their job is streamer, say it's their fault. But if he actually did have credentials to walk around and stream, then whose fault is it? Streamer or Penta?
Well, so
Not
I
that
mean, I feel
stream.
like if
That's
he's
that
walking
was the guy
out
in the restroom.
around like without his mask on, you know what I mean?
So
Like,
the dude put out a statement, and I think fucking Penta kind of Streisand affected himself, actually.
oh really?
Yeah, so the dude put out a statement afterward, and he said that he was told by staff that he could film in that area. Penta was told that he could walk around that area without his mask because he wouldn't be seen. So it seems like just the fucking, whoever was in charge, which it could be anybody in charge. It could be a fucking someone doing a gig job.
Yeah.
Who was given bad instructions and mixed up somewhere on the staff's end. It didn't sound like this guy was trying to do anything, but it was like, yeah, you can delete it, but it was a fucking live stream. People were watching it as it happened. So it's out there now. So he ended up blurring the video. I saw, but he blurred Penta's face out. But I think Penta kind of could have just walked right past the guy, gotten off camera, not said anything. Instead, he was like, "Hey, dude, I'm Penta, and this is what I look like without my mask.
Yeah.
Can you please delete that?" It was like, why would
if no one's seen him without his mask, like he could have just shut up.
Yeah, maybe he's somebody else. He did have face paint on because he paints his face under his mask.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you could catch it, but it was really quick. He was only on camera for a second, and it's like now you're just drawing attention to it. So I now have seen Penta without a mask. I would have never seen him without a mask if that didn't happen. If like it seemed like he kind of drew attention to himself. He could have just turned his head, walked away, and maybe a couple people would have caught it. Who knows how many people were even watching the live stream at the time?
Mm-hmm.
So I think he should have just kind of played dumb, ignored it, and been done with it. But it sounds like the dude was like, I'm really sorry, and I don't think he wants to fuck up because they had him sitting ringside at Saturday night's main event. So I don't think he's, it didn't seem like someone who would do this on purpose. I think it was an honest mistake, and it sounded like it was just the staff fucked up. So it's been blown out of proportion.
This is probably venue staff, not WWE staff.
Yes, venue staff.
Which is why I bring up the question, and now I can't put all fault on this streamer. I think it's
it seems like
Penta and a little staff for miscommunication.
Yeah, exactly. It just seems like it was a fuck up on the venue staff's part, honest mistake on the talent's part, and just shit happens. But don't draw attention to yourself. It's like how it was always that legend that El Santo never left his house without his mask back in the day, and it's like, well, why wouldn't he leave his house without his mask? Nobody knows what he fucking looks like.
Yeah,
he could go walk around all he wants without the mask, and you would never know who he is. Like that dude could go right into fucking Target, and nobody's gonna recognize him because you've never seen El Santo without the mask.
I would like to figure that Penta could just walk around with like a Fanatics staff polo shirt or whatever, and I think, oh, just another staff member, whatever.
Yeah. I'm sure people caught it because of the face paint, but Penta did on the video say, hey, I don't have my mask on, delete that. So like you might have been watching it and barely even paying attention and not even notice him. You're looking at it on your phone,
right?
And he's, a quarter inch of the screen and you don't even catch it. So yeah, the whole thing was just silly.
Also last weekend at Fanatics Fan Fest, there was an area where fans got to do wrestler entrances. Something I wish to do at a few Mania
You did
events.
that at Access, dude.
I did.
You did.
And I wanted to do more, but now that's in the paid area.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah. But Tom Brady did an Undertaker-style entrance, emerging from a casket while highlights of Super Bowl 51 played in the background, a.k.a. the famous 28-3 comeback. Also, in general, he was caught flipping off Logan Paul and talking shit at the World Cup Championship game.
I saw that. I assumed it was a work, but I didn't read the article.
Well, yeah, this is just the general question and rumors. Are they really going to have a WWE match?
Who knows? I'm
sure WWE would fucking love that.
Oh, it would be fucking huge. Yeah, everybody would want to
Tom
watch
Brady's
that.
like the biggest fucking football player in the world.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's like one of the most famous athletes of all time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, that would be huge if they could get him.
Yeah, so that's just on him. Yeah, like I'm sure if he was like, I would like to have a match, they'd be like, we will do anything that you want to fucking make that happen.
Yeah, I've never heard anything about him being a fan. I don't know why he would want a match. It's not like he needs their money,
Maybe he is a fan.
Like they can't pay him enough to do something he's not interested in doing.
No.
So I would think he's got to want to do it. If he's going to do it, he's got to be. It's not like LT was fucking broke, when he fucking wrestled Bam Bam Bigelow. Like I'm sure LT needed the fucking money at that point. But Brady, that's crazy.
This is the battle of the wallets if it's Tom Brady versus Logan Paul. Mm-hmm. Whose dick is bigger in this match?
Yeah.
Anyways, let's throw it to Carissa. It is time for this week's Shit for Sale.
Give me what I want!
I like it.
It's fucking funny as hell. The music is... Where'd you find that music?
It's a compilation of like those free non-licensed YouTube songs.
Did it have the beeping over it, or did you add the beeping?
I added it.
That's fucking genius.
It's the beep because when you're shopping.
No, I like
right.
it, but yeah, it's also very like I want to dance to it.
It's fucking funny.
So if anyone has ever wanted to own a real wrestling ring, someone is selling one on Facebook, an 18 by 18 original Portland wrestling legend Sandy Bar ring. Originally owned by Portland wrestling legend Sandy Bar. It's one of only 6 known rings remaining in the Pacific Northwest. For only 3,500 human monies. Also for an additional 500, you can get the cage.
How much for the cage?
500.
500 is it's. Do you have pictures of it?
Yeah, I don't think there's a picture of the cage.
Okay, I'm assuming it's just those old cages were all chain link. It was just a chain. Big
Yeah,
fucking
there's
tall
no.
chain link
This
fence.
is just the picture of the ring. I'll send it to you guys.
Okay.
But at least now we know, and we all now know, for reference, what your ballpark is if you're really
Yeah.
looking for a wrestling ring.
Now you know. Yeah. So it's cheaper than I thought. Definitely. But-
Yeah. How much did you say the whole thing was?
4,000 for the whole thing.
Okay. Yeah. So Sandy Bar
I
was.
texted you guys a picture. Yeah, and it's like you have to come pick it up, kind of. So like that would definitely be another expense if you didn't have.
You got to rent a truck.
You got to rent a truck and get people, for loading and unloading because it's huge. Many of the components are the full 18 feet.
Right.
They don't break down any further.
This is definitely bigger than that ring that we just saw at Ballermania.
Yeah. That might have been a 16-foot ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's got cables instead of ropes. It looks like, which is what most rings have. Ropes are actually not that common. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it says the original ring ropes include some original boards. There's one support beam that needs replaced. This is a straightforward lumber repair. The canvas has 2 small tears that have been securely taped, and they've been using it like that for the past year without issue. So it's a little beat up. But yeah, so for only 4,000 human monies, you can have the ring and the cage.
Okay,
That's good
so
as used. That's fine.
So I wonder where that ring actually was, because it said there were six in the Pacific Northwest.
That's what it says.
So-
It says it was last used on the 4th of July. So they were
Okay.
actively using it. This, honestly, this one picture with those stadium things, that looks like it's at some sort of county fair.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
That could have been at like the Pleasanton County Fair where we live. So that's what that looks like
Yeah.
to me.
So a lot of times what they would do in the territory days, he would have worked under, I believe, he would have promoted for Don Owen. Don Owen ran the Pacific Northwest territory out of Portland. Sandy Barr might have run like Seattle or fucking Redmond or one of those other cities. I'm not sure. I'd have to actually look it up. But a lot of times there would be a ring that would just stay there. So they would have the bingo hall in whatever city, and the ring would just get broken down and put in the back somewhere in storage. Like Madison Square Garden had a ring that just stayed in the basement.
Okay.
They didn't transport a ring every show to the Garden. So if they said it was Sandy Barr's ring, not Don Owen's ring, I would assume Sandy Barr probably promoted at one particular city and one particular building.
Okay.
And that was the ring that stayed put there, which was they did move rings, especially for spot shows where you're only going there once a year or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the regular weekly places,
Right. They just
would-
left it there. That makes
a
sense.
lot of times they would. So yeah, and if there were 6, there could have been 7 and one got fucking sold already.
Yeah. This is,
So
yeah,
that's actually really cool.
that says this is one of only 6 known. So, I guess that they're still keeping track of, not that there couldn't be more.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
That's cool. That's really cool. I would love to have that.
Yeah.
I wish it would be cool. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this. I have a piece of the old Cow Palace's ring rope. They cut the ropes up into like 1-foot sections and put them on eBay. They sold them for like $50 or something. I actually just found it in a box the other day. It would have been kind of cool if they cut this up, if they parted it out like that, rather than selling the whole thing. I wonder if they could have made more money that way, but
The commemorative.
yeah, I mean, Portland wrestling went on till like the early 90s, I think. So a lot of people my age who were in that area would have gone to see it. So, there are a lot of people, it's not like everybody's old and dead who would have seen something happen in those rings. So it's very possible they could have parted it out and sold it for a decent amount of money. Maybe more. But that's really cool.
All right. Well,
If I had a bigger backyard, I'd be talking you into that.
yeah, it makes me wonder if we obtained that ring and the cage, what's our big 4 pay-per-views that we utilize this ring for? Or what non-wrestling
Ribomania.
reasons do we
Bring
use this?
Bring Ribomania.
We'll bring Ribomania back.
Ribomania. Yes, we'll be doing that
Yeah.
in this ring.
Yeah.
If you put your jacuzzi in this ring,
Oh my god.
fucking royalty right there.
Yeah, get rid of the gazebo.
Goddamn.
You have to do an entrance to get into the jacuzzi.
Yeah, right.
Everyone that comes over needs their own music.
Well, I got speakers out there.
Yep.
I'm down. Down for practicing.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you for letting us all know about that bargain.
Yes. I think it is, right? I mean, that seems like a completely reasonable price for what it is. Yeah? Am I wrong?
For sure, yeah.
Especially, just the...
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you do end up buying this ring, please
Let us know.
Let us know your plans. If you're just gonna eat ribs in there, actually wrestle, or
If anyone in the area buys this ring, we will drive up and see it. This is only in Portland.
we will produce.
We'll do a show.
We'll do a show there,
of some
absolutely.
sort for you, which will also include people having sex in the ring. It'll go a
live sex show.
Live sex show. It'll go a lot better than Edge and Lita. All right. Congratulations, quote unquote, to Athena, aka Ember Moon, who, as of Sunday, has now passed Roman Reigns' undisputed Universal Championship run of 1,317 days as the Ring of Honor Women's Champion.
For no reason.
That's why, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Again, she's
Does
cool,
she ever
but
wrestle, or
doesn't
does she
seem
defend
like-
it?
Yeah, she does, but just, I don't know. But it's Ring of Honor.
This sucks. I loved Ember Moon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations to Dexter Lumis, real name Samuel Shaw, who appeared to have won a bodybuilding competition in Orlando over the weekend with the National Physique Committee.
What do you mean you appeared to have won?
So I can't verify the event name, but he had a picture with a medal and a trophy. I don't know if it was first place or second place or third place trophy.
Are you sure it was a bodybuilding contest?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That I'm sure of.
He
based
could have
on
just
other
bought his
pictures.
own thing. He could bought his own trophy and pose with it.
He could have.
Was he on a
but
stage or was he
why?
in his backyard?
It seemed like he was backstage.
Backstage. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I can only assume that he won or podiumed, but yeah.
This might be the worst story you've ever done,
Okay,
Adam.
X.
I've done worse.
Someone on X claims that he won it.
Okay. All right. Well, congratulations on appearing to win something,
It looks like he won.
Dexter.
All right. I got backup now. Appreciate it. Looks like over the weekend, 2 fire trucks showed up at Darby Allin's house because they thought that it blew up. Darby was actually filming a promo against Kevin Knight as he's about to challenge him for the TNT title tomorrow. We are recording this the Tuesday before this upcoming Wednesday's Dynamite. It looks like he spray painted a car with insults to Kevin Knight and lit it on fire, but the fire was so bad that the fire department actually showed up.
Okay. Is he being charged with arson?
Yeah, you would think.
Because I think it's still arson if it's your own shit.
Your own shit
I don't think
and
you just
on
go-
your own property.
Yeah, I don't think you just go light up your own fucking car on fire.
Don't you need a permit, and then you need to let them know?
So, and
You know what I mean?
yes.
I tried
I'm
to look
sure
this up in multiple articles.
Yeah.
I can only assume that there was a permit, just like how I can only assume Dexter Lumis won.
No, I'm going to assume
Yeah.
there wasn't a permit, because if there was a permit, the fire department would know not to come. Or they would be
Oh.
on standby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The fire department wouldn't be like, oh, fuck, there's a fire. We think someone's house exploded. They'd be parked fucking right next to it waiting just in case. You know? I don't think no, I'm sure there was no permit. I'm sure you can't get a permit to fucking light a car on fire in front of your house either. You can't just do that in the middle of a neighborhood. I mean, I don't know where he lives.
I don't know, man. So on Facebook, there's a picture. It's from his Facebook. It looks like of the
Okay.
car and the fire thing. And there's also his terrible handwriting. It looks like your handwriting.
That's bad.
It's like a police thing or something. It says I'm not under arrest or being detained or whatever, but it's also getting a statement.
Okay.
So he said he's Like, what the fuck happened? So it says, like, filming a TV project for my job, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it definitely seems like they took a report, you know?
Yeah, so he didn't have a permit.
I mean, I don't think they would take a report if you had a permit.
Right, and I'm sure, like, wherever... I mean, unless you live out in the fucking sticks or something, you know? Like, some people live out in the country and they
This
do...
looks like he's out in the fucking sticks.
Okay, then maybe you could get a permit out there, but it sounds like he definitely didn't.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a fucking idiot, dude. It's always something with this guy. He's always doing some moronic shit.
Yeah, like coffin drops, lighting a car on fire,
Yeah, you did a story.
getting married.
You did a story a couple months ago about him doing some nonsense like this. I forget what it was.
It was,
but it was
he
some
got
other silly.
he got concussed by Kevin Knight.
Well, based on that, he's just lighting shit on fire right in front of his house for this promo. I feel like the actual match is going to be terrible. Like something else insane is going to happen.
Well, now he's got
not terrible, but like
Well,
crazy.
we're going to report on that next week after it happens tomorrow.
Well, like you don't cut a cage and you don't cut a promo inside a cage and not have a cage match. I think now he's got to light someone on fire.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna be like a fucking what was the?
Haven't
cane,
they done
the
that
thing
before?
cane?
Yeah, I was gonna say they've done that before.
Inferno match.
Inferno match. Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
And
ridiculous.
if I remember right, Kane has been involved in all of them.
Well, he would be because
Yeah.
fire's he's like a fire elemental.
So there better be fire in this thing tomorrow.
Darby or
Yeah.
Kevin Knight is going to be lit on fire.
Yep. We're predicting it.
And we're going to have some material for our condolences.
Yeah, well, like,
segment
didn't
next
someone?
week.
Oh, yeah, didn't someone do like a casket match? And you were like, "What the fuck? Like, how can you have a casket match without Undertaker?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I forget who it was.
I forget who it was too.
Yeah, it was a couple chicks. It was chicks in NXT.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Oh,
Wow, I'm about 3 minutes late with that sound effect.
Yeah, I know it was bad.
it's all good. Actually, up next, it is time for condolences. I hope we do not talk about Darby Allin or Kevin Knight in the condolences segment next week.
We'll see.
Former WWF wrestler Siva Afi passed away last Thursday. Real name Papali Itele Max Amata Taugaga.
Yeah, I was gonna say good luck with this name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to buy a vowel? Passed away age 77. He is the cousin of Jimmy Snuka, also nicknamed Superfly.
He's way older than I thought he was. I didn't realize he was that old.
Wrestled Ric Flair for the NWA title to a 1-hour time limit draw. Unfortunately, was also arrested for kidnapping and robbery, driving a getaway car in 1996. After, I guess, self-deporting back to Samoa, he spent his years rehabbing and just trying to pay back to offset everything.
That's the first I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy was... Those fucking Snukas are nuts, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what actually happened.
Well, and I think that I think they brought him in because... So I've seen a lot of his matches recently. Well, last year since Primetime Wrestling went away on Peacock. I was watching Primetime a lot, just like binging it. And he was on Primetime all the fucking time, dude, in 86. And it's funny because I don't really remember him that much. Like, he was never on a pay-per-view, or maybe he was on like a Survivor Series or something. But he was on Primetime all the time. And I believe they brought him in because this was after Jimmy Snuka killed his girlfriend. But I think, Vince bought Jimmy Snuka his freedom is the story. But I think he couldn't turn around and fire him for being a murderer.
Yeah.
I think it had to be like, no, he's a good guy. He would never do that. And I'm bringing him back to work. So he kept him there, but Jimmy Snuka was never going to have the spot he had before. Because he was the biggest star in the country probably in like 1982. I think he brought in Siva Afi to replace him. I think that was sort of the plan. Like, this will be the next Jimmy Snuka. And then it just never really took off. I don't know what happened, but apparently he was fucking nuts too. So maybe that's why he ended up leaving the company.
Yeah, this is like,
So he was driving the getaway car. He didn't do the kidnapping. He was
kidnapping.
which you're still doing the kidnapping.
Yeah. He was convicted, and then it looks like he got sentenced to 15 to 40 years.
Okay.
And then trying to find if he served anything. Then it seems like he got deported.
Did he?
Oh,
Well, Adam said
God.
he self-deported. Did he just flee?
Mm-mm.
Because that's what it sounds like to me. Like you got convicted and you self-deported.
He
I would
was
self-deport
sentenced to
too.
15 to 40 years in prison over the incident. Was ultimately deported a decade later, following
it
a
was a
bunch of
decade,
legal
not-
appeals. So he did serve time, and I guess there was a bunch of appeals, and ultimately they were like, fine, but like leave.
Go back to fucking Samoa.
Yeah,
Which he would have been from Fiji if he was Jimmy. Well, maybe he wasn't. Maybe he was from Samoa.
but still like not.
Jimmy Snuka's from Fiji. That's crazy.
This
Okay.
just says like 7 counts of kidnapping after acting as the getaway driver in a major crime plot. I'm trying to find this fucking crime plot.
Why don't you find it for next week?
Yeah, okay.
All right. Well, sad to hear he's dead. Sound like a pretty good guy.
Let's see. Condolences to former 2-time ECW Tag Team Champion Super Destroyer number 2, real name Doug Stahl, also passed away last Thursday, age 63.
Intruder number 2.
Yeah, right. Invader.
Invader.
He had a 16-year career. Apparently, he wrestled in WWE, but I couldn't find information on any alternate names that he could have gone by, but mainly with ECW as Super Destroyer number 2.
Yeah, I remember him. I didn't know he died. That's the first I've heard of that.
Yeah.
So he's less important than Siviafi.
And also, to round out
How many
condolences.
fucking people died?
I remember this.
It's been a week.
Also, ECW wrestler The Equalizer passed away. Paul Byko.
I don't remember him. Bad week for ECW.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's 2 less guys that Paul Heyman owes money to.
Damn. All right. Yeah, just I keep hoping, ever since it was brought up that, unfortunately, we always have a condolences segment. Can we at least go 1 week without anybody dying?
Dude, we should do an in memoriam. We should do an in memoriam episode in December, at the end of the year. It'll be fucking 3 hours long.
Yeah, that's just it.
And then, covered for the year.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's throw it to Eddie. It is time for This Week in Wrestling History.
Okay, this week in wrestling history, we're going back to the year of our Lord 2001. The date is July 22nd, which is, I don't know, 2 days ago. If you're listening to this on Friday, would be July 22nd, because you'd be listening to this on the 24th, I think. My math is right. Cleveland, Ohio, a pay-per-view happened. A very notable pay-per-view, Adam.
Is this Invasion?
It is Invasion, yeah. Yeah, and if you want to hear all about Invasion, the drunk version, go back and listen to our episode about it, the Drunk Wrestling History episode. So
we did Invasion Month.
We did Invasion Month, yeah. We did a whole thing. Yeah, we did, I think, I forget what all episodes. We did WrestleMania 17.
About the Invasion in general.
Yeah.
In the Invasion pay-per-view, the Survivor Series pay-per-view, and
17,
then the What
right?
If.
Oh, the What If, you're right.
Yeah.
17 was its own thing, yeah. So it was a huge fucking thing. It was basically like it wasn't one of the big 4. It was like the In Your Houses that became Backlash and, Armageddon and this and that. And the Invasion happened, officially started at right after, was it the night after WrestleMania 17? Or it was right around 17 when a bunch of WCW and ECW guys invaded the WWE. It was supposed to happen at 17, but that idiot Sean Stasiak went on a radio show and said it was going to happen. And then he got it canceled for the night. And it was fucking awesome. It was the first pay-per-view I ever paid to watch that was not one of the big 4. Because it used to be, for me, it was like, dude, we used to get Saturday Night's Main Event every like 6 to 8 weeks. Now you want me to pay for a fucking pay-per-view every month, instead of putting it on NBC for free? Fuck you. I'm not paying for that. And early on, they were cheaper. Like the In Your Houses were like $20 and they were shorter. I think they were like 2 hours. And then they turned into full price in, 3 hours. But I still didn't get them. I was like, I'm not paying for this shit every month. So I would just sit them out. But this one I had to see because it was like what everybody fantasy booked since they were a kid. What if WWE guys wrestled WCW guys? And it was finally happening. It was the coolest fucking thing. And it got a lot of shit from most people. The whole Invasion in general did, but I thought it was fucking great. I loved it. It was one of my favorite times in wrestling. I just thought it was so cool.
Match of the night: Earl Hebner versus Nick Patrick.
Yeah, right.
In full ref gear.
Full
Couldn't,
ref
like
gear.
just put on a t-shirt and shorts.
Yeah,
at least.
It drew a buy rate of 770,000 in North America. That was the largest ever buy rate for a non-WrestleMania pay-per-view. So it was huge. So I wasn't the only one who was like, okay, fuck it, I'm going to finally do it. The main event was the Alliance team of Booker T, the Dudley Boys, Rhino, and DDP. They beat Kurt Angle, Chris Jericho, The Undertaker, Kane, and Stone Cold. Stone Cold ended up swerving in the match. He hit Kurt Angle with a stunner, and then Booker T pinned Angle for the win. And then Austin ended up celebrating as it went off the air. He celebrated with Paul Heyman and Shane and Stephanie, because the deal was that Shane had bought WCW, Stephanie bought ECW, and they brought Heyman in. So Stone Cold turned heel. Well, he turned heel at 17, and then he kind of started turning back babyface, like he was going to be loyal to the company. And then it was like a final, like, nah, fuck you, I'm not turning back babyface. And it was fucking great. I loved it. So that happened, and then I have another really brief one, July 21st, 1981, and this is just because I wanted to mention this person. The WWF Tag Team Champions changed hands in Allentown, Pennsylvania, which is where they used to film their TV. So all the TV shows were filmed there. Rick Martel and Tony Gurria beat the Moondogs Rex and Spot. And this was Tony Gurria's 5th title reign with his 4th different partner.
Shots.
Shots. I just wanted to mention Tony Gurria. There's not a lot. I don't get a lot of opportunities to do that these days.
Hey, Tony Gurria, you made it.
Yep.
So shots.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish I had the.
We still love him here.
I wish I had the Shannon sound effect.
Let me spit in your mouth.
Yeah, I didn't. I never put it in the thing.
We'll find it and it'll get arranged later.
And that was This Week in History. Wrestling history.
Sweet. Tony Gurria, if you're listening to this, Shannon and Chris are pretty wet for you. So go back to that episode.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. All right. It is now time for Drunk News.
Oh, right. I was like, aren't we doing that already? No, I forgot.
Oh, am I supposed to play that?
Oh.
Yeah.
It feels like you've practically made that the bumper for this.
I kind of forgot.
yeah.
I kind of forgot.
It's all good. All right. In collaboration with Newburgh Brewing Company, last Saturday, July 18th, ACW, Awesome Championship Wrestling, held Independence Day in Poughkeepsie, New York, and offered the brand new This Is Awesome Ale. So I don't know if this was event specific, but if you are in Poughkeepsie, New York, make sure that you check that out, since it's a wrestling nicknamed ale that they're offering.
And they did this there with what's it called? Awesome Championship Wrestling. So it's like a tie-in. So it's an indie brewery and indie wrestling.
Yes.
Collaborating on a beer.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. You know what? I wish Line 51 in Oakland, it just closed, or it's just about to close. But they had Hood Slam in the goddamn street right in front of it. That would have been cool if they should have done something like that, a collaboration with Hood Slam.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been cool. That's a pretty cool idea. I like that.
I mean, your clientele, they're all beer drinkers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some special souvenir for them.
Yeah, hell yeah. I would try that, but I don't plan on being in Poughkeepsie.
I don't know. How far is Poughkeepsie from where JC's at? JC,
I don't know specifically where he is.
Unless you're still trapped in New Jersey.
God forbid.
Yeah. After the World Cup final on Sunday, there was a video of a beer kiosk in an alcove area with fans reaching over and filling their cups with beer because the tap was still on. The vendor or cashier then comes over and says, "How would you like to go to jail?" And then forces one fan to put their cup down and leave. So,
what was the vendor going to do to him if he didn't put his cup down and leave? He would have disappeared into a fucking stadium full of people.
In a dense, packed crowd.
Yeah.
Suddenly. So, just like the streamer and Penta incident that we had earlier, who's at fault here? The guy who's stealing beer or the vendor for leaving the tap on?
Well, it's a little bit of both. It's like, who's at fault if you get your car broken into because you left your fucking computer bag on the front seat?
Yeah.
I mean, like the guy left the beer vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah, but people shouldn't steal.
No, but but everybody's drunk.
Yeah.
Also, in general, I know that there
Also,
are beer
beer-
cutoffs in the U.S.
Also, beer shouldn't cost $20.
Yeah.
That's true. There are beer cutoffs in the U.S. Honestly, don't know how it works for soccer, because normally it's after the third quarter in sports divided by quarters, or by start of the third period in hockey.
Yeah.
I don't know how it is with soccer.
It's after the third song at a Metallica show in Sacramento.
Well, when we went to a soccer game in England, I don't remember what the cutoff was, but what was surprising to me is you cannot bring liquor to your seat. So if you wanted a beer, you had to drink it in the bar area.
Yeah, not at that stadium anyway. That was Chelsea.
Yeah, like, so you couldn't just drink the whole game. If you wanted to, you had to like go during a break or go out there. And I mean, it definitely kind of encouraged pounding a beer.
Yeah.
But you definitely, I think the point was so that you weren't drinking the whole game, so you weren't getting shit-faced.
Yeah.
So yeah, you couldn't drink at your seat.
I mean, that's probably a UK thing, and that's absolutely fine, like,
No, it's not.
per country. But at least in the US, I'm just wondering, this game went to extra time. So even if it doesn't cut off at 90 minutes, maybe if there's a cutoff at 75 minutes, this game still went to extra time.
No, you just can't be
It
drunk.
doesn't
anymore.
matter. I mean, if baseball goes in extra innings, you still get cut off after the seventh.
After
Yeah.
the seventh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, so
exactly.
it doesn't matter how late the game goes.
So,
Yeah.
You're fucked.
yeah, so this guy definitely should not have been stealing, but the vendor definitely should have cut it off, assuming that there was a cutoff. But then again, we don't know
Well, it
how
doesn't
much.
sound like it was a. It sounds like he poured a beer and left the fucking tap handle down. Right? That's what I'm getting from what you were reading. That's why I was kind of sitting here wondering why you keep talking about what time they were supposed to cut it off. I think it's not because you said they were just putting their cups under there, right?
No, I think they were. I think they were pulling the handle themselves.
Oh, they were pulling the handle themselves. So they
Yeah.
just left the thing fucking unguarded.
Yeah. I think
Unguarded.
Yeah, I don't think it matters what time beer was supposed to be turned off. I think fucking they left the thing unattended and people took advantage of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could happen at the fucking beginning of the game.
Yeah, true.
Trust me, dude. There's been times I've seen those unattended and thought about doing that. You know. So yeah. The what time they cut it off is irrelevant. Someone fucking they fucked up.
It's just that I don't know.
They decided beer costs $20, but here it is for free if you fucking have the balls to take it.
I just don't know if FIFA overrules cutoffs as corrupt as they are. I don't know.
I don't think
If that's a
FIFA gives a
factor.
fuck.
Yeah.
I don't think they care.
Oh yeah, FIFA. For all I know, they'll allow it the entire game. It's just that common in the U.S. Either way, it sounds like that was the case. But at that Ring of Honor show that we went to, if there was a place that, if there was nacho cheese that was unguarded, maybe I would have taken that
There you
because
go. There you go.
that fucking kiosk like ran out of cheese.
Everything,
Like,
right?
everything.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
sell nachos. How can you run out of cheese?
Yeah.
Jeez. This is more news for us because it's local, and also because SmackDown is going to be here this week. Royce Keys, aka Powerhouse Hobbs, is going to be making an appearance this Thursday at a local school in Palo Alto. So hopefully he's just touring around.
Palo Alto or East Palo Alto?
Oh, it's probably East Palo Alto.
Okay.
I didn't get
I
the
would
name
say
of the school.
I would say he's got money now. I don't think is he going to regular Palo Alto?
That's true. Might
Yeah.
be like I forget if he already did it with WWE. I know he's filmed a promo supposedly in front of his childhood.
He
home.
did. He did. Yeah.
Oh,
was
is he
with
from here?
Yeah. He's from East Palo
Yes.
Alto. Yeah.
Oh, so he's gonna go back to.
It's funny though because he's filming the promo there, like, oh, this is the ghetto, and it's like, no, dude, those houses are like $1.25 million now.
Mhm,
You know,
no, it's
East Palo
crazy.
Alto is not what it used to be.
Yeah. All right. And let's finish things off with some shit we found.
Okay, so you gave me a picture for this one. So for everybody,
First off,
Yeah.
shit we found.
oh shit, dude, I'm off today.
Oh, you're good. You're
I
good.
think fucking I saw you walk in on that dude in the bathroom and it fucked me. Oh fuck!
Oh my god. Dude.
Shit we found.
Okay,
I'm not even. You know what? It's because I'm not drinking.
I know, I was
need to
gonna
be.
say, dude.
I'm way more on my game when I'm drinking. This fucking tea isn't doing it for me. I should have had
You
a fucking.
need to have a drink.
I should have had a. Okay, no more not drinking on the fucking show. Apparently, I can't focus.
You're used to doing it a little
Yeah.
bit buzzed, and you can't do it not.
Yeah, I think that I'm officially a functioning alcoholic, right? Like I need it.
You need it to be regular.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Yeah. You know, Scott texted me earlier. I sent him the picture of that salsa I made, and he said you should have a fucking margarita with it. And I was like, "Fuck that! I'm not having a margarita tonight." Maybe he was
you
right.
should have,
Maybe
yeah.
I should have. Yeah. Fuck.
Okay, to be
Okay.
fair, I gave a warning for one of the other segments. I didn't for this, so I'll take the fall for that.
No, but then you played the wrong one.
Then I played the wrong one.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. No, it's me. Dude. It's not you. It's me. All right. So I'm gonna bring. So you sent me a picture. Do
All
you
right,
want me to
it's
bring
ju-
it up
yeah,
now?
it's just a picture. You could throw it up there. And to
If-
properly rename this segment, this is called Shit Scott Found. Because,
It's American Bandstand?
yeah. So pretty much Scott really does not listen to this show or his own show.
No, he doesn't.
So we told him, like, he was just asking, how's the show going? And said, oh, yeah, we have these recurring segments. One of these segments is Shit We Found, where it's not newsworthy. The news is that we found this random shit.
Yeah.
And then he told us about this. This is Junkyard Dog appearing on American Bandstand.
With who? Who was the chick? Is that Liza Minnelli?
Shoot.
Linda Ronstadt?
I'll tweet this picture because it's it's just a picture, so it doesn't work on a podcast. But it's Junkyard Dog. This looks like about 1984 based on how he's dressed. 85. He's just in a sweater and jeans. He looks like he's on Tuesday Night Titans. That's how he dressed when you
Vicky
see him on
Sue
TV.
Yeah, Vicky
Robinson.
Sue Robinson. I was, my guess was Linda Ronstadt, but
I have no idea who Vicky Sue Robinson is.
And they are singing his theme, Grab Them Cakes.
Oh my god. Well, this would have been great if Scott suggested a video.
Well,
There is a video.
this is a picture from the video only because I didn't want to play the video.
Oh.
He didn't know if, like, the audio, you know.
Yeah, we probably would have been okay with this one. I don't think American Bandstand's out there looking for a copyright.
I can
shit,
send it
but,
to you. I can have it right here.
Go ahead. Let's hear a little bit of it.
This says the performance was crossover featured an all-star backing band including Rick Derringer, Carmen Apice, which I don't know,
Apice.
and Cyndi Lauper.
Cyndi Lauper. Wow. Carmen Apice has played, I believe that's the way it's pronounced. He's played with like Black Sabbath and shit, like has filled in. He played with Ozzy, I think, for a minute. Rick Derringer wrote Real American.
Yeah, I knew Rick Derringer.
Yeah. He also wrote fucking Sloopy, that fucking
Oh,
shitty song.
hang on, Sleepy.
Yeah. So yeah, okay. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, so here's the video. I'll play it. I think I can get away with playing the audio on
And this
I
is
don't
with
think it's a problem.
Dick Clark introing it.
Yeah, I don't know the actual video. It was, yeah.
Why is it? Oh, some like wise ass put a.
Yeah, this is like, we haven't heard this.
It doesn't want to let me fast forward past this.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, was that the theme song?
I guess that was American Bandstand. I never watched American
Yeah.
Bandstand.
There's another video that's like twice as long.
Looks like
Okay, it's a whole. Forget it. I'm not playing this. It's a whole fucking interview, and I can't fast forward it because of the way I'm playing it. So, and now I won't stop.
Look, Clark, shut the fuck up. We love you though.
Okay. All right. Well, if anyone wants to see Junkyard Dog, that was on YouTube, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
just
Okay.
Google Junkyard Dog on American Bandstand
Yeah.
and it'll come up. There's like, yeah, there's a longer video too, so.
Yeah, well, that one seemed long because there was a whole interview before.
Well,
That's pretty
that
cool.
was 3 minutes. There's a
I had-
6-minute video.
Oh, Jesus. I had no idea he was on that. I would have been like fucking 6 years old though, you know, and
Yeah.
not watching American Bandstand. Also, Dick Clark was doing exactly what you said at the very beginning of that, talking to them with his fucking back to the camera. He was a really shitty host.
Dude, so we went to
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Cleveland. Yeah, we went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which was awesome. I totally recommend it. I actually really liked Cleveland as a whole. And they had this whole. It was a.
So you're telling me that Cleveland rocks.
Cleveland rocks.
It does rock. I mean, it's no Redwood City
was
rock
it an
city,
American Bandstand?
It was a
thing or a Dick Clark tribute.
I don't remember. It was one of the.
But it was
one of the
basically just like this video playing continuously. The video was probably like 15 minutes. It was long, and we stood there and watched the whole thing, and we were just fucking crying because it was like Dick Clark is just this legendary host, right? Like, I mean, he was the host of everything, and he was fucking horrible. Like every single like thing, he was condescending to all the women.
Yeah.
And he was never looking at them. Like he was just interviewing them, and like he would just turn his back to the cameras, like to face. It was just like he was terrible.
Yeah, he was a really bad broadcaster.
Yeah, like really bad.
Yeah, it was great.
Huh.
Yeah, and it was like,
I've never looked into this.
yeah, it was just like, also, it's like, okay, this is the highlight reel, right? Like, so this is 15 minutes of highlights of Dick Clark.
Yeah, Dick Clark at his best.
And so these are the ones you chose, which leads me to believe that there were worse clips. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there was one, God, I can't remember exactly what he said to some chick, and it was so fucking condescending.
It was like Belinda Carlisle.
Yeah,
and
it
he's
was
like,
someone huge.
what made you think you could have a solo career?
Yeah.
Like, shit like that, you know? Just phrasing these questions really like...
Yeah, and it was like, okay, like I can kind of see like where you're getting at with that question, but the phrasing was like, no, dude.
Right.
It's just rude.
Yeah, I kept waiting for one to be like, what do you mean by that, Dick?
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, that's on YouTube if anyone wants to see it. I'm going to go back.
Cool.
I'm going to watch that later because that looks fucking fascinating.
When Scott brought this up, he said that he couldn't remember if it was American Bandstand or Soul Train. I was hoping for Soul Train just so
we could hear Don Cornelius' sweet voice.
Don Cornelius. His voice can just soothe your soul.
Bet your last money.
But yeah, glad this segment about Junkyard Dog turned into the roast of Dick Clark.
Yes.
Didn't see that one coming for the Drunk Wrestling Network.
Yeah, well, that's how we roll here.
Yeah. Also, if in general, if you're new to our shows, go back and listen to our actual 3 Drunk Wrestling roasts of Ryback, The Miz, and Tony Khan. Hope you like those as well.
Yep.
Hopefully this mini version of Dick Clark gets you set for those. That takes care of this week's set of Drunk Wrestling News. I hope you all enjoyed that. What'd you think of everything that we covered this week? Please let us know on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, and their alternates handle is wrestling_drunk. Tell your family, friends, heels, and faces to like, share, and subscribe. Leave us ratings and reviews so algorithm things can go our way. And just like JC, if there's any news or any questions that you want to share with us.
How to pronounce a city.
Wrestling related or not. Please spill your heart out to us. Speakpipe.com/drunk wrestling history. That's still the URL, or just click the link that is at the top of our Twitter page. With Eddie and Carissa and Brian, I'm Adam. That's the Drunk. We're News, and we're tapped out. I'm still shook.